Alright, here we are. The folks doing well. Oh, it's Farm Sunday. We got territory captured. Well. Get my chat up. You guys are doing well. Gonna adjust the musical. Alright, so we're back. We got our music set down. Let's get this stuff going on. Where the system. Let's see. Get a ship going there and get this one flipped over to another ship here. Capture. Represent. Where's my... Let's use... Get those ships going. All doing well. Works some of the folks. Find our Discord server. How you guys do? Let's take a look, see if we can get into any action, defend things. If there's any no cover. Doesn't really. Wanted to do some Swarm Sunday stuff as well, but we had territory capture too, so we want to go any of that, especially if we get some action. Fences. So I need to put some ships there. Look like we have a ton of ships. Got my coffee. Gonna make some tea. Hope you guys are doing. I was out of latinum. Couldn't even refine, so I've been working on getting some of that, well, before things got started. And I ran into a little bit of technical difficulties with and my streaming software. So a little bit of volume from the game, but only a little. Really. Alright, well, there won't be any volume from the game. Something wrong with that, too. I hope your Sunday is going well. Are you swarming? Are you hitting those swarm Sundays? While it stays, if we don't have a lot of activity, we only have about 20 minutes left on the territory capture defense here anyway, but if it stays inactive, I'm going to continue doing some latinum mining. I can bring in some more ships if I need to, but so far we haven't really needed that. So I just keep playing flip-flop with these two ships. How are you enjoying this part of the battle pass? Sure to check out my TC crazy TC battle that we had a while ago. I've got a video of that showing all the craziness that we have when we had a fully contested territory capture. Pretty interesting, pretty good. I am waiting for something. And you gotta hurry up and wait on some of these territory captures. If you don't make a display of defense like this, you're gonna regret it. But it also means you can't do everything that you normally would do. I'll link that other video in the description after this post as well. No. We'll be doing some grinding while we... Just letting the mining go on in the background while we kind of wait. See if we get any activity. Let's see. Our swarms and our anomaly Sunday stuff. Guild is going to threaten to break break terms of service or something here. Okay, we got plenty in beta. Way alpha's where we have a little less, but not enough to bend and hold. Not a lot of nodes. Let's see, we've got backups. Here where I can back up these. Not sure if there's somebody around somewhere that might be part of what we're getting, but I'm going to find out. Getting my screen up. So I can monitor things. Yep, yes. Sounds like we do have some kind of activity somewhere. We gotta figure out. We're trying to get the people to communicate properly. Using all the words. So we'll see if we get word about where the bogeys are. I may ask him on your behalf, chat. Here we go. Oh, let's see. I'm not seeing it. Certainly not attacking. Or they haven't attacked me. They warped out. Somebody came in and ran away. Well, you see a defense like this, unless you're bruising for a bruising, as they say. Shouldn't be. And it was here in beta, so they were here where they saw this and hightailed it. Where are we doing on our sarcophagus? Speaking of, we're not ready yet. I'm pretty darn sure we are quite short, but 52 of 80. Deep down there, I wonder if they would pop into the other section. Where we honestly we have enough to deter, but not nearly as much. But happy Sunday, and enjoy the music and some bit of defense here, and we'll go into Swarm Sunday activities. in our anomaly. Timer for that miner in the meantime. Trying to see if any of these units bounce. No. More work to be done on the YouTube stream and everything. Also stream on Twitch, and that way we have more bells and whistles there. So we'll be there later today. Usually streaming some of our other games, but I think YouTube is where a lot of people go for their Star Trek Fleet Command activity, and so trying to give that to them. I know they found some of my videos and other people's videos, so I want to make sure that stuff's available so we can hang out when it's actually happening. Good place to be. Getting better on streaming here as well, and just trying to make it a regular thing, particularly on the weekends. Particularly when we're doing some Star Trek stuff. So, gives me a chance to work on some of my other technology and stuff for streaming. You can see what kind of thing you get with kind of a full-on defense here. We're 9 minutes away from the finish of this. I mean, I doubt anyone's going to come get more points. Gearing up for our the swarm activities and things like that. Kind of waiting on check and see what we got here on our events while we kind of wait. We'll be alerted pretty quickly if there's something going on. Got some recruits we can pull, so you can see if we do any lucky pulls. So we got a hostile hunt started this morning, and it's kill anybody. And do, well, let's do armadas, but let's specific armadas on exchange. But I can do basic armada, so finally I can run those some. Couldn't do those yesterday. So we'll be grabbing that, and we'll do some swarming. A lot of times I'll also do some Vidar hunting during such a open site. Cruise Factor still going on, but there's no event for it, so what's up with that, Scopely? Well, I'm rank 60. Still love the officer stuff, so we'll open that. anomalous phenomena, which out kind of hard. Regular Swarm Sunday activities. And there's some officer recruit stuff. Leveling up. What we can do. We're in overdrive. We need to play Kenny Longson's Danger Zone and get archer phrasing going on here. Pardon me, as I have to lean forward to get to my tablet for this game. My game is stuck on my tablet and I can't do it on BlueStacks because of the account. So, or my main. Taking me a long time to get this account going. Playing this thing for 2 years. Low and steady, hopefully wins the race. Hope you're enjoying the music though, as well. What we like to do on our streams, have some nice music to chill with while we're hanging out, chatting, playing the game, talking. All right. Don't be afraid to don't be a stranger in chat. Yeah. Say hi. Let us know. Join our Star Trek. And if we have questions about exocomps or any of those new features that are going on, or all we know, away teams, different things, let me know. Been pushing. Seemed to be a lot of response to my video for on the exocomp guide, everything, which was great. I'm glad you guys enjoyed that. Hope it was helpful. Those things are kind of confusing, it seems to me. That was one of my first videos to kind of go sort of viral for my level as we build this channel. Thanks. And getting in there. What do we got? We have 4 minutes left on that. Hanging there. But these Sundays are pretty nice. Storm Sunday gets a little busy. What was it, Father's Day, when we had so many events? I think it took like 4 or 5 hours to do them all, and it was Father's Day. So either you got to play a lot, or you spent time with your family. But if you didn't have any family to spend time with, then you got to play a lot if you wanted to, I guess. Probably safer than doing it on Mother's Day. Tearing up their sarks. Three minutes on this. And our mining. Full. Follow me. Need for that. Having two 2 divorce is actually seems to be pretty helpful. Especially when it's not like, well, it does help on Mining Monday, but just, you know, even when it's not on Mining Monday and you need to get stuff. I realize I ran out of Latinum, which I've usually been like 1 to 2 million, and I haven't been doing as much of that during Mining Mondays. Been mining gas or things like that, and so really noticing the lack. So let's pull some action pieces here. I'm gonna get those credits right now and wait to build up. I have a lot of. I need some good officers worth leveling up. It's a problem, you know, with away teams. You really want a lot of crap officers with good stats, so you want to waste some of your resources. But I don't like to waste those badges. I know we're starting to get them more regularly, and it seems like I'm having to make terms with that and not come to understand it. But you really want those officers that you don't use that are like dedicated to like take care of maxing out away team divisions and things like that. I don't buy those badges with cash, so we get them frequently in the battle pass, but not always. And then we get them through some of those monthly events. We just had some where we could buy them, and I certainly buy them in the store. So, but I know I'm curious what you guys do. Let me know in the comments below. 18 seconds left. Doubt we're gonna have a dogfight during that time. Oh, then we'll start. All right, we got a victory. All right, there we go. I don't know. We're gonna be on. We're gonna stream. Let's get these ships back in. Change ships out. Recrew. Go from there. I think we could do sounds like we can do an eclipse, or we could do borging. And see what that looks like. But gonna save this pull for when I get more of the bits. Obviously we'll do swarming. But I need a lot of credits. Playing on credits so I can get my officers up that I want. And we're gonna need, let's buy back up all of them right now. Oh, we're out. Okay. Oh. Obviously I need to go do some for that. Well, let's go and let's open officers. We got a few packs we can open. See if we get lucky. See what happens. The music a little bit in delay stereo with my monitoring going on. Starting to get just out of sync enough to bet. Yep. Excuse me. Give me a second. Oh, there we go. Sorry, I had to blow my nose. Didn't want to put that on stream for all eternity. setting up these launch and intermission screens as well to kind of help. But let's see. All right, we got a TNG recruit chest. Be lucky. Heavily Crusher. Wesley Crusher. Shut up, Wesley. Or speed. Premium. We have one chest for that. I know Reb was talking about there being too many. I mean, there are too many in here. But we're still getting some good stuff in here. But I agree. If you want to make it, I liked his idea about making part 1 and part 2 that lets you choose. That way, you know, you have an improved chance of getting the ones you're looking for. Let me know your thoughts down below in the chat. Chime in now, or if you're catching this later, chime in the comments. I'll be following and responding to them. Open all 4 of these. Okay. Finally unlocked transporter patterns not too long ago. Again, because I don't want to spend those badges, it's been its own thing. Pop these. Then the others run them a little bit higher, and we have better chances of pulls on the better ships. And, oh yeah, we got consumables, don't we? So we probably can be building or upgrading the ship. Let's see, 198, we're nowhere close, so we might as well pull Ionic servos. Did we get enough, or were we actually still short? Come on, you can do it. There you go. Okay, now. Fruit, keep the helps, because we're a good member of our alliance. And we are a helpful one. Try to be. Let's get in there and see. Do we have enough? We do have enough to upgrade. Do we have a slot? No. We will fast forward this. Kind of, we had the plan. Is the speed ups? We love you guys in chat. Buttons to respond. Will do. All right. Up. Exocomp stay. I think I'll be able to do it, but are slow on and checking again. So we're gonna do any kind of grinding and some Armada stuff that we will run. There's no Icarus factor. We've been calling it the Icky factor on Troy, printing directives or spending materials if we need to here. I never rank in these. Well, I did once or twice, but that kind of took all my stockpile of resources. I don't know about you. Armada hunt with new officers is any damage using Worf and Troy and rare and, you know, just let us do it uncommon. I guess we get to make damage, but I don't know. I don't have any rare epics, so it's like, you know, not a lot of reasons to try. So I don't know about you. Let's flip over. Let's get the discovery and get that knocked out. We'll be able to pull more officers that way too. Clear out our officer. Yeah, and groupings. Get Pike and Moreau. Hide them way down here. As we get more, this twirly dial slider is just annoying as heck, I would say. be really nice if we had. I know they've got it. Oh, you can sort it this way or that way, but it's like some people are not easy to find, and it's just. And I got a tablet, so I have a little more space to deal with it. Move. I wonder about you if you're playing it on a phone or something. What you think? Put some health in. Carol, I believe Carol's ready to be upgraded, so since we have an event on for that, let's look at officers before they leave the station. And I've had Carol in. Carol is ready, so is Crusher. Up, we actually have a little bit of officer from action hunting stuff. There, I'm trying to, this is why I need those so I can promote Mara to 2 badges. Bella needs a phone. Carol, come on, Carol. Boy, I tell you, there's been a lot of clicking and not responding. Like land 1 badge. Half hour. Let's level her up. We use her for away teams. We use her below decks all the time. Carol Marcus. Okay, so he's maxed, and we're running out of our. Fix this again. We don't have enough, and it's Klingon stuff. Bella, we don't have quite enough. So, no. And where that went. All right. Now let's get this ship out there. I've been running here, and yes, jump. Right now, this is the only time I use this ship. I haven't been able to unlock summoning yet. That would help a lot. And then I'd use it periodically to summon. Certainly help me get to those exchange armadas that I can't get to fast enough. All of them, unless I'm already in this. So. This one. Vidar Vidar. Starting to get lovely. And do the grouping. Cadet Ahura. Now I just unlocked one of these, Beverly Crusher. She's not a next gen. I'm curious. My Cadet McCoy. 12% on Captain increase, which is good. That's next gen. Where's Blue Crusher? Oh, this will. Hello, Douglas Collins. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for saying hi. Sorry if you've been sitting there for a second. Thanks for staying high. We are just loading up to do some of the swarming and all that. So how is your Sunday going? Looking to see if the new Blue Crusher that I think I just upgraded, if I can find her. Can't even find her. So now I'm a little annoyed. I've already talked about it. I'm like, all right, little bastards. Where are you hiding all these officers? Or did I get normal Crusher and get her up there? So maybe she was. So probably so. Like next gen. Okay. Yeah, I don't have blue crusher. I just had next gen. Alright, well, so that's a moot point. Anyway. Now we can go back. So killing swarms, yeah, I mean, gotta kill them, right? So I'm gonna kill them and do some porgs, and well, I'm gonna do the anomalous thing because that's so fast. I just wanted to use interesting porg person, or no, I was gonna use like I can use Talon. So once I find her, it'll work okay for that. Pretty well. There she is. Then we'll need, so we'll have to repair both of those ships, but we'll just speed it up. Yeah, it is definitely, we should kill some swarms, but then I'm gonna plan to do multiple gamma. So kill them fast. So doing a little latinum mining, because I'm platinum broke. First time I've been broke on Latinum in 2 months. Since we had the upgrades, I started getting enough to have like a million or two sitting there, so I was never having to worry about it. But I started not always doing Latinum on Mining Mondays, and that really changed things around, I think. So let's go kill some stuff. Thanks for hanging out. YouTube is the place to be. Hanging out on Star Trek Fleet Command. Hang out on a little Storm Sunday. Enjoy some lo-fi tunes. And join and chat. This stuff does not take long as I can get the 25s, which my gentleman is doing. Do I have an area of 25s I can push towards? Where there are less people? How about here? So, my Latinum mining first thing in the morning. Oh, first thing in just in general mornings, or first thing on Monday morning? I started. I've just been doing a Latinum shuffle for the last hour or so to build things up. It's not something I, one, you gotta sit. I mean, I do like how the Devore now gets it so fast, so that makes it nice, but I kind of have to like watch it and can't go play other games, while I'm mining. Like when I'm doing mining gas, I can set like an hour timer, come back, that kind of thing. Get it. Thank you. And of course he's going for the thing. There, I'll go for that one. Everyone. Oh, well, yeah, that makes sense. You just do like one run or so. That probably does it well. I got to get into that. And I got to get my, my data. That's one that I am poor on. I hate farming data. I do like, I like that it's fast, but that whole like, just again sitting there while I watch for it to go for the 11 seconds that my botany bay can before it drains a node, and then moving it, and I do that until either I fill up my protected cargo, or if I'm feeling extra safe until I hit some point, a few 100,000 and all that. So but I really don't enjoy doing that, and definitely not something I'm going to put on stream here, watching me just do that, because it's I barely have time to look at what events are going on in other sections of the game, usually. Let's see. Didn't take too many of these hits. Get this knocked out. If we can get some 25s. And yes. But I started doing a little Latinum mining this morning before I went live, and kind of kept it going because we had territory defense going on, but we had a nice showing, but we didn't have people coming in to challenge us. So Apparently some people showed up, looked at our defenses, and ran away. Guess it's a good thing, but it would be nice to capture some of those dogfights on there. I'm going to be linking to my other dogfight territory capture video that we did a while back. It was, there was a lot of nice battling going. 35 system next to the 60k nodes. It takes me 20 minutes to empty. Oh, in the are you talking about in Latinum or in data? Okay, that's yeah. I probably should use those. That out. 20 minutes would be better because then I could look at things. Look at the different events and all that. I know it is fast if you could just sit there and keep carouseling, round robining, and all, you know, pretty darn fast. Okay, 1x20 direction. There. Thing really just does not take very long. Yeah, the one next to Yarda. Yeah, I've been, like I said, I've been generally just kind of waiting till I'm willing to deal with the Yarda thing, but I will check out that one next to it. Thank you for the reminder. Good, a good point. I think that will be nice. Might be nice just to sit it there and do it 2 or 3 times and then pull back. Go. Let's see. Can we get this 225? Yes, we can. Yeah, I need to do that because I need to have plenty of exchange armada bits. I like to do my Stella, but there's some things you just kind of like versus one you don't like, and one I like. Some people, it might be doing the data, but maybe if I try what you're talking about, that technique might work, because at least I can set it, forget it. Because I play a few different mobile games, and so I like to bounce between them. So when I am doing mining and stuff, when it's a day of a lot of mining parts, you know, it's just setting a timer and coming back every hour or so, and making sure the miners are okay, shuffling them around. So when I'm not doing the active part, so that's usually when I'm playing some other games, Marvel Strike Force, things like that. That I also. Again, there's one. It always goes so fast. One more level, and we'll get another officer pull, or well, we'll get a pull of the refinery for the discovery, which may help. But yeah, I'll check that out. I'll probably check that out today too, Douglas. Once I'm done swarming and have some free ships and all that, because I did my tier 3 mining, T3 gas earlier to get my points for my dailies. I've been doing that at night right after reset. Typically, it's the only game you're playing now. I do have 2 active servers. I'm on the yeah. No, I hear you. I've got a baby account on another server. I don't play it as much. It's a Forever 14 account that I have. But I have a handful of games that I'm playing, so got some Marvel Strike Force as well as Marvel Future Revolution. I make content for those, and then I also try to play some stuff like well, the new World MMO, which is currently not available. They just waiting for them to launch, go live. So those are all things that I like to play and stream and make videos about. So that keeps me very busy. Play a little bit of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes and some of those different games too. So I have a baby account in Marvel Strike Force, so try to try to keep some of that stuff going, but it's definitely games me out. So, I think we just hit it. Good, so all get that farming back up. Here, this one, start getting some 33s. Main is up 36. Other's ops 29. Oh yeah, no, that'll keep you busy. I know they like I said, my baby account, I just keep it a forever 14, so I didn't have to worry about shields and stuff. And that one's on BlueStacks, and I can only get to it from my computer. So started that back before COVID, when I didn't work from home and all that stuff. So, and you kind of forget about some of these things. But once I started streaming, a lot of things got put on the back burner if they weren't direct to the streaming side. 36.29, that's gonna be fun. I thought about bringing the 14 up and kind of keeping it resource bare, so that I'm not worried, because I'm not gonna have good shield maintenance on that one. So if that is helpful, thinking of. Because I think BlueStacks is great. I wish I could bring my main game, this one, over to BlueStacks. But I mean, I think you can beg and plead with Scopely or something, but I wish they just they just let us connect it with Facebook or something, then I could port this over. But instead, it is on iOS, and where it's gonna stay. But yeah, BlueStacks is a lot of fun. And a lot of games like Marvel Future Revolution I could only play on BlueStacks right now, and that's a new game. Soft launch. Not even available on iOS yet. So BlueStacks really comes through. Generally enjoyed playing Star Trek Fleet Command in particular, like either on BlueStacks or on the iOS, because I have a tablet. So, and that gives me a lot of landscape for those beautiful galaxy scenes and all that. Makes it a lot nicer, I think, than when I try to play it on my phone. Finish this off here. Get lucky and immediately start fast. It's repairing. Double check and make sure it's after I've been spending money. It's like, did I set up my daily reputation? Yes, I did. I'm getting credit. Leave the officer refined piece is available to. Big pull, and maybe we get enough for recruits. Like we did. And then make it good, make it good. Still need the good Giorgio. Big spot. Ash Tyler. Those 4 drive thingies. We got an event on, we'll spend some Latinum to do a full pull. Plus we got all those next generation officers, so we definitely need them. That boost. that gave us officer recruit bits. Alright, so we got a little bit of running. So you had Carla as captain with Gorkon on the side. Just wondering what the reason Carla is captain. Actually, that was a recommendation from RevDeuce from a while ago to use Carla instead of Gorkon and have them flip that way, where they get better results. I've definitely had good results with that pairing. Carla, Gorkon on the side, and then usually Khan. I'll use that like in some armadas or some PvP setups and all that. I mean, there are other good ones, but that was one that he was recommending earlier, and had done a lot of the the work on, and so I've used it and I have found it to be pretty effective, or going up against like separatist bosses and all that with that setup. I was like, I do massive amount of damage that way. Although I haven't run the numbers or repeated the numbers, I've anecdotally the experience has been really good for that. So why I've kind of been in doing that. Cargo. Upgrade cargo. But great question though. When you look at it, forget all the things, but it's just, it has worked well. And then once you see it starting to work, go with it. I think there's a Gorkon Khan option too that recommended. But so I tend to use that one, and I'll use, of course, Kirk Spock Khan, like in armadas or PvP, and then I've been using the TOS Kirk Uhura Zulu, or one of those folks on explorers in like PvP, things like that, because those are pretty good. And once I find a combination that is delivering some results, I generally been sticking with it or try to keep them, and then trying to send other officers away on my away team so that I can keep some of those folks available. I'll let people hit help. And I gotta run for a second just to refresh my coffee cup. I'll be right back. So enjoy some of the tunes. Go look at a scene that's not where we're gonna be going. Storm territory. Yeah. So, no, I don't have Epic Riker unlocked. So, I think I just have a few shards. So same thing with the card and all that. I don't have them ready yet. So until I get ready to get those guys out, for some of the Armada stuff. I do have 6 of 10 that I've used him for some, and just try to play around with which one seems to be better for me. Anyway, I will be right back in about a minute and a half. So be right back. I'm going to talk about it. I'm curious what your thoughts about Epic Riker if you're using him. All right, we're back. Thanks for waiting. There's my phone. Damage output is awesome, huh? Excellent. I mean, it does sound pretty good. Damage output is awesome. Survivability becomes a problem. I'm using Kirk and Spock on the sides. Okay. Cool. I mean, he's like my favorite from the Next Generation. I think he's a lot of people's favorite, so yeah. I don't blame anyone on that. That's 3 minutes. Okay, let's take a look at where we are with our helps. Ship is not fully helped. Oh, folks. That doesn't sound bad though, Kirk, Spock, Riker. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of Next Generation and existing older ones for that. So let's read her up. That's available now. We can prepare this one very quickly. We're going to flip it over. But yeah, I haven't been grinding super hard on the events, and I haven't been willing to spend too much. So I've been kind of bearing, and I definitely used up a lot of my stockpiled resources from past spending and all that. It made it where I couldn't really push to get some of these. You know, the auction events, I generally don't. You know, when they're coming out in auction, I generally don't look too hard for them because I know I won't have the. I've participated in enough of them to drain my resources, and I've won or come close enough to getting some stuff in the past, but it'll probably be 6 months or more as I build that stuff back up for when I really want to go after it in some kind of auction. Don't drop out of there. But I'd like to have them. But I would like it if they would make them a little better. Let me. What do I have? And okay, I think I'm about to unlock Beverly of this morning. Besides the little guy. I worked various events, and I don't know. I've enjoyed this game for some time, but I've also found that the grind, kind of had to give myself permission to not grind all the time. on everything. Even the things that I can grind just well, like, you know, sometimes I'm doing my battle pass, doing my dailies, and then choosing if I'm doing all the events or only certain ones, so that I don't get too burnt out. I got real burnt out on this game at one point. Had to take a break. Just kind of got myself shielded for a few months, and then you know, changed around. When I came back and kind of played a little at a different pace instead of feeling like I had to do everything, that really helped me a lot. I think they have made the bracket smaller. Place on top point. Yeah, I'd have to, you know, said I haven't competed in the auctions in a good bit of time, so that, you know, I know they have done some adjustments on those brackets, and that'll be cool. Certainly found that if you push hard, and then in that last hour, you know, the people with the money who've been sandbagging, it's not like you find out that they were there anyway and they were just waiting. So I've, you know, had a more hesitant approach to the auctions too. So I've definitely been burnt before on that. And then there's sometimes where I start going, okay, well, don't blow everything initially. Wait till we get a lot closer in those last 30 minutes and start seeing what I can do. You know, get up in the running and then see what kind of boost while you watch everyone else jump up. You know, if you don't know that's how the auctions work, then it can be in for a rude surprise. Honestly, some of these things, you know, there's some stuff I'd probably be willing just to buy flat out, but they probably make more money by making that competitive auction, so that people are buying resource packs and, you know, different things so that they can compete. All right, well, the helps are coming in. Let's take a look at where our Latinum stores are at this point. We've been farming for, okay, 663,000. Yeah, from like nothing. So we got that over the last few hours. See? So we'll free up a ship. Ship will be freed up to go into armadas. Well, let's see. It'll be this one. Let's free this one up. Well, we can use... use the Saladin, and then we can look at that Carla piece. Try him out. Burlicon Gorkon piece. Then again, we may use what's his name, but grouping, and let's just be decent little grinder. If we can find should be able to find. I only have basic one. I think one of my problems is remembering where these guys. But let's just take out this one. Gonna get rolling. I don't have any more. I did a bunch of rares recently. And I don't have any epics, so currently. And I would have been willing to. Okay, now down to 10 minutes. Very nice. Oh, that's right. Speed that sucker up. There we go. Now it's ready. Thanks, Mrs. Rooster. Made some tea for me. Very nice. Alright, let's flip this over to our Franklin. And our Franklin not ready to upgrade anything yet. Maxed out eventually. Fine Talon over here. But it sounds, Douglas, that you've had some good luck in those auctions, which kind of encourages me, honestly. So, you know, I'll be thinking about that and see if there's a little bit more to look at. I've just, you know, when you're not participating in them regularly, you don't notice the improvements as well. So like it bracket stuff. Sometimes, though, I have noticed myself being, when I'm not trying to participate, but I'm just doing what's going on, I'm ranking higher than I would have thought, and then if I wanted to focus and push, I could move in and consider placing. I usually, when it's 1 to 5, like the first 5 people, I'm like, nah, there's no way I'm gonna, be grinding enough to do that. So, all announcement. Okay, let me find. Let's get our ship flying over there. A lot of times, what we do with some of our other Star Trek streams, when we were doing these on Twitch, in particular, we do Harry Potter Wizards Unite while our ships are flying. Oh, they're talking. Oh, they're talking about my video. Right there. Never upgrade any ship lists during an auction event. Yeah, I generally wait on those, or I will do it during cow events or faction hunts when they'll help with those. So I will do those. Although there's things like the Franklin. I did the Franklin during recent event when it applied. I usually do it when some event is going on, but not necessarily when an auction is. And then so if I, when I get to that makes a difference, or it's blown. But like something like the Franklin that I'm using pretty much every day, it's like I don't want to sit on that one and wait. But there've been other ships where I can wait, thinking it's coming soon and all that stuff. But I think that it makes sense if you can hold out on that stuff. That'll be useful. Forms. Jack the video. See here. But yeah, so I've generally saved it a little bit for the events, but not necessarily an auction. If I saved them for the auctions, that would help. But I've gotten to some of those slow points where I'm like, I'm desperately behind on uncommon gas in order to, as I work on my Burrell, and I'm not ready to start on the 34 epic ships yet. Starting to make a push towards that, so I don't have as much. I've just been chipping away at some of the smaller ships, working on my Vidar and my Franklin, or so for day-to-day stuff. Trying to get my Stella up there. Poor little Stella. In fact, that's probably what we'll take out. We'll get a Stella going out there just to grind some stuff. How are we doing in the hostile hunt? We got plenty of killing to do. We haven't killed any high level stuff, so just starting to get them. Okay. Timer's reminding me about the mining. I'll be happy with over. What do I have going on here anyway? Plus, ships aren't in the docks. Warp speed and build speed. Nothing yet. We're about to go to 12 on that ship. That thing is taking a long time, the Exocop. See. Saw on one of your vids you were getting Augur BPs. Yeah, love my Augur. Also love the Enterprise. Yeah, I plan to get all three. I mean, I am kind of a you know, I'm a collector, so I'm gonna get it. But I figured I was buying the Augur BPs recently, and I had a good bit of credits for that, so I was gonna work on that and work on the D4, and then and then I was gonna work on the Enterprise last because I chose to work on the Burrell, which I still am really getting a lot of use out of, but of course it's taking the gas that I would be saving and building on the Enterprise. So once I get done with the Burrell, I'll move on to the Enterprise with the gas. But in the meantime, I'll work on the D4 and the Augur, is the plan. So my shipyard is upgrading so that I can start building those. So I'm starting to try to get the blueprints for the Augur and all that. Free to play mostly. Get the battle pass. So yeah, I spent a lot more when I was in the teens and 20s when you would unlock new ships and they had stuff that was kind of cheap, like like the North Star. When you can get those ships are more inexpensive. I think I bought the Vidar when it first came out. It was kind of hot. But I spent more liberally back then. I tend to buy the battle pass every month, especially, but I usually buy it after I complete it. That was when they first debuted the battle pass. It was so grindy for me. That's part of what drove me away. And I would spend at the beginning, which I think is a big mistake, because then I felt like I had to grind even on a day when I was like, I don't feel like playing this game at all. I'd have to grind stuff for the battle pass points. So now I wait till I unlock it. I find it's easier to unlock the battle pass now, or to finish it, and then I buy it like right when I know I'm gonna finish it ahead of time. And then I often will buy the Elite Resource Pack, the daily allowance over the month thing, because that does give a lot of good G3 uncommons and rares that come in. I found that fairly helpful. Save your credits till you have enough to get all the BP, because you could always get a lucky pull in the Armada pulls, then you would have wasted those credits. No, that's a good point. Yeah, and I've been saving all those Armada pulls for levels and stuff. That's good, especially on like I figured I'll probably build the Augur soon-ish. That'll probably be the first one, because it looks like I'll get those blueprints first, but I could definitely hold back on those. And isn't it at level 36 when we get the lucky pulls or the level 34 ships available? So no problem. I'm enjoying our conversation. Thanks. I'll just be grinding and getting things ready here. Okay, I'm gonna equip this out. Let's change the ship up. I'm gonna put the Stella out there. Thing about the Stella. Oh, and we have Chen. What do we have available? We do the next generation grindy crew. We do have some of those folks from the exchange piece. But yeah, Ura and McCoy and Chen. That'll be good. Now let's. This is a battleship. Fence. Fence is up. Now. That's what we can effort at it. Go, Uhura. There you go. You go, girl. You did. Just need to be able to pull, I think, one more section of the stuff. There. Out there, and here we go. Alright, swarms away. There we go. Alright, we are now officially killing swarms in Swarm Sunday. Welcome, folks. In the hen house. Some of that. Rinse, repeat. Doing a little bit of armada-ing. We're currently gonna go after some exchange targets as well. Like this event. Hostile hunt, since we can kill anything and get credit. So that encourages me to kill the things like org probes and Stella exchange transports that I don't normally attack. Doing its mining. What are we going after? No. Not even fighting. Okay. Update. Oh, broken node. Fix it, Scopely. That ship even exists. This one out. Call that ship. Give us another one. Maybe we'll might pull org out to rinse and repeat. Now we'll probably go high level stuff. Get those bigger kills. 38, 40 level. Now that we have the next generation characters that help us with further hostile hunting. Get about 3 different setups working. Sunday, and hopefully I'm enjoying some music, enjoying our conversations, all that. So, like we're still talking about exocomps and stuff in guild chat, because those things are darn confusing. Or just remember there are gotchas with all of them, and make sure you know what they are before you activate them. The sequence order of operation, essentially. Getting some lag game today. But Swarm Sunday's probably a busy day. A lot of hostiles for them to be updating. Let's see here. What have we unlocked here? There we go. First step. Swarm, swarm, swarm. Join the tunes with part 2. Hey, there we got a new broken swarm mob right here, sitting on my little spot. Those little broken hostiles really generally annoy me. They're usually going to be here for the rest of the game's life, it seems like at times. I wish they go clean those out. And yeah. Yeah. Keep killing them. We got one collect that's probably 25, 35, so. Get where I am with my dailies for today. Never a problem when you're planning to do all your swarms. And I did some mining. That's it. Oh, I should get Armada stuff. Who's going? Going to your shoe thing? Mrs. Rooster letting me know about important house business going on. Back to the swarm. Yes. First many buzzy little bits. Oh, I love it when there's a ton of swarms. Get all at once. Grinding away. Love that the Franklin now lets me hit them pretty back to back to back when I can get them lined up back. Just get a spawn point and just kind of work it. Keep to myself, kill my fuzzy bees, and soon the ship will be ready to repair, I would think. Let's collect these dailies and check this. Oh, we're two. We haven't done the 50. Seems like the swarm come out a little faster now than than I used to. This has got a little smudgy there. Come to me, bees. Come on my way. Oh, well, we'll let you. So determined. So determined. The next one. Just after I got through complimenting the new ones popping out. Got like, I don't know, two hits. It keeps going dark, but I go. All right, grab that one. This one. See, what life do we have in this? We alive? We are. This, well, we might win, but probably kill us. No. All right, now he's dead. Repair. You. We make it to here to be. Now let's change this ship over while we're bring out the Burrell. Ugh. Only 1,000 more, just under 1,000. 997, I think. Uncommon gas. We'll be there. We're chipping away. All right. That is the news. What else do we have? No. Genitolon are taken. Are taken. Yeah. Shield deflection armor. Shield health. Damage reduction. Further reduction. Triple. Reminder, I'm not doing away teams right now while I'm waiting on. Just see what kind of grinding we can do in the Fed system. Usually where I like to go grinding. Select our earnings. Oh, finish heroic already. Alright, bond shards helps with the opposite. point. Goes to the first one. And how are we with it? Okay, it's done. Yeah, I thought I'm gonna get the construct. It's faster than I. Just one more Franklin. We'll let it collect its helps. Move it through, and our daily goal, we got a 50 pointer. Gonna take care of our daily. So now we're in the gravy zone. Favorite, it's better than the danger zone. It's the gravy zone, where we'll get a bunch of stuff. And while that's flying, on some stellination. Having some of those. I can probably buy some officers, some augment officers, and or some exchange officers. I believe we're still active on the event, so I'll double check that. We'll do that during a downtime. You guys are doing well. Alright, 31, there you go. Go hit that bad boy. Ooh, too slow. Go ahead and fix it, Scope. So I didn't even get in that one. I might do my own. Nice if we knew which ones we were in. Gym. Most popular places. Definitely some lag going on. Wouldn't be a Scopely game if we didn't have lag and issues. Although in some ways this is often better than the other Scopely games. Certainly actually does run better, but that's not. The other game is good and fun, but seem to have these things in common. Learning where some of my stats are on the OBS software. It's not what I use when I'm on Twitch. So, I'll be streaming some other games later on Twitch this afternoon after we finish our Swarm Sunday YouTube stream. So I hope you'll come check us out. Put it in chat for you guys. I'll put it in the description of this video as well. There we go. There's the link. Come follow me. Appreciate subscribes over here on YouTube, which are free and help me out a lot. Channel, help me beat that algorithm. And follows, which are the same as subscribes on Twitch. Again, help boost us up. Both ways, you'll know when we're around and know when we're streaming on either platform. Helps. YouTube ties us a lot more directly to our subscribers, and I certainly appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed and you're hanging out or watching this later, please go ahead and do that. Hit the like button and the thumbs up while you're at it. So I appreciate it. Birds are flying out there outside the window, so keep it up, keep it up. Yeah, we'll be doing some of our Marvel games in the afternoon. Which? Go. Check my helps. It still needs full. Want to let the Alliance press help as many times as they can. I appreciate it. Go towards this guy. Soon we'll have the Franklin back out to finish the Storm Sunday part of the event. And not unlock the next Battle Pass piece. What is the next pick of the Battle Pass? Stage 10. Bunch of axionic chips there. Just a little bit. We'll get that today then from the Battle Pass. Desolate. I like to kill the 30s and 31. Eventually you run out of apostles and you gotta start killing them. And our main ship is making it to Wolf system. So. Probably the last 31 we can kill ship and have to go towards the 29. 30. If the buttons will work. Very questionable. Let me check my helps. Okay, one more help and ship will be ready to speed up. I'm gonna hit a 29 and see how much it takes off of our hull at that point. We may be able to get several 29s. Probably won't be able to get 31. Maybe 30s. 29s. Let's hit the 30 and see what happens. Watch that whole sliver that we've got. Now it's more about how many things we can kill still before we blow up. In that sliver. Okay, it's 29s till we blow up, which won't be long. I'll grab some tea and send our ship, our Franklin ship, ready to send, and our big dog, our biggest dog, to do higher end farm. Start knocking those battle pass tokens. Checking this down and everything. Nine. How many more we got? Gonna get this one and maybe another one. This one and die on the next one, or worse. No, it was worse. It was, if you put your money on me blowing up, well, you got your answer. There you go. Why'd you bet against me? All right, this one's gonna go. I am going to grab some tea now. Visitors made some lovely tea. Go get some. I'll be right back. Won't take me long. Minute and a half max. All right, we're back. Might have been a little longer than 90 seconds. Fewer things to do, so I hope you're doing well. Yeah. And shirt situated in my chair. Go, looks. Repair that ship. Start the next one repairing. And let's see how this hostile grinding build goes. We actually want 39s and 40s, or what I call the gravy. So other people want the 40s too, of course. Oh, we won't get that one. Oh, where is our next spot? Sit here a lot. Oh, did you get your bird note? I see people zipping, so I want to see who people are. Just like doing some form. And let's get the So a nice, not a hidden trick, but just a trick. Go down in your email when you're going back to a place. Find one you killed, like on swarms, instead of having to navigate all over there, and use that location of death so that you can quickly navigate instead of having to go through the whole galaxy. The galaxy's getting bigger and bigger. Minutes on Exo. Alright, now, while we're waiting for some 39s and 40s to show up on this node, or other people to get what they need and to move on, then suddenly it'd be easier for us to move around. And this should, let's look. So. I'm gonna take those and then the events again because I believe we still have officer related stuff. Yes, this ends in 1 day and 20. I'm only 303 ranked. Just need to be 25 to get nothing. But the armors are, let's see, use the new officers. So that one's not. This is just Armada stuff, so that doesn't need to be in. This one is just using them again. I don't have them, so continue doing Armadas today, it sounds like. And then it was just the daily events had some officer leveling up, and this was and recruiting, which we've taken care of. Okay, so there's not a reason to pull those extra officers. I was thinking there might be pieces, but that's not what events run. When there's like 12 events, it makes sense to read them a few times before you commit some resources. You're just going to buy a bunch of resources again, which is fine. You do you, but the longer I play this game, the less I spend, and the more I kind of try to focus on the things that reward me and kind of help me. Okay. We'll make an attempt to get over here. Don't see people rushing to the 40s. Let's see. Floor is not the fastest, but it's definitely not a battleship. So if we got interceptors out here, they're going to zip around. Battleship going for the other one. Glad we're not going for the same one. Alright, our Armada finished, and we're going to get this 40, it looks like. So that's a win, too. Okay, alright. Now let's check. I saw another one. So, I want to. Any more to run? The ones. Perfect. Oh, don't let there be. Rid of that one. Too much lag where they get it, where you're not, where you end up not being the first to pull the ticket for the armor. Hey, Mrs. Roos. Very good. And happy Sunday. We do a lot of streaming on Saturday and Sunday. Going back to work soon next week, and I usually stream in the evenings on Twitch in the evenings Pacific time after work. So something like 5:30 is about the earliest I can get on, and that's usually pretty hard for me after a work day. So 6, sometimes 7 p.m. even for just a couple hours, and do some of the stuff. So we plan to do that. The link is in the description. But I'm starting to break out and experience bugs in this game. I'm starting to break out and streaming on YouTube too. But on the weekends, typically I would stream in the morning. Usually we have some Star Trek mornings, both mornings, Saturday and Sunday Pacific time, with our coffee and tea. And then we move into some of our Marvel games and other things. And so I'm doing the New World MMO. Ended its closed beta, but I have some videos in there if you want to check that out. Very cool game if you want a full-blown new MMO, which I like those style of games. So I'll be making content for that. Got another video I'm working on for that, as well as for Peace. And we cross over to 40. I want to make my way back to the spawn point that I usually sit at. Like home base, he gets to be comfortable. Same thing with the swarms. Kind of have a spot or two that I like to farm. An epic. Keep hitting help because we're a good alliance mate. So the hostile. Oh yeah. Gravy point. Okay. So we're gonna move to the spot. Wait for spawns over there, and the swarms are coming back. So again, you can usually catch me on Twitch every day, and then I'm usually making several videos a week on YouTube on different stuff, and then trying to do some of these live streams every week. I hope to be seeing you. I like it. I enjoyed a lot of the discussion that we've had today on the stream, talking about officers, talking about things from other videos. That's really nice, a nice thing. It's the kind of thing we do on Twitch as well, where we're talking about the stuff. So it's really cool where we can interact in the chats more openly, back and forth. With the YouTube, we have a vacuum except for the comments, which please leave your comments down below here if you're catching this a little later. And make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can catch next time we go live or next time we post a video. All right, the swarmer is getting ready too. We're working that spot. We'll go over here where watching is actively, and that's not as active. But we always, on our streams, we always try to have some good tunes and some discussion. I'm happy to share this spot with him if he would like. Ready to take that. My peace offer. Go pretty fast. And if we can do an every other, it works really well. 2 people to share a node, honestly. Sharing toys. Go. Wet it. Yours. I'm not even going to fight you for it. I learned sharing at least in kindergarten. Make sure you're not hitting the other person. See? So he's realizing he doesn't have to fight too hard. I'm going to give him every other one. As long as he does the same thing, we got a good little process going. may have learned. But I know there are plenty of people still waiting. I hope you do. I'd ask you if you don't know how to share to leave comments in the comments down below, but usually you don't know how to follow directions if you don't know how to share either at this point, so I won't. Alright, pop over here and see if we're seeing any 40. Pop over. Working well. We got our 40. Waiting on the next red. Select. Hostile hunt. Alright. Select that in a minute, but that's a 40. Always somewhat afraid I'm gonna hit the player when I not looking for it. Going for it, but my ship is a faster type, so good. I was hoping. Yeah. Have that. Select our battle pass bits. Axionic chips, babies. Alright. And I expect by this, I gotta go back to work next week, so we'll see, but I don't think it'll slow me down. Right? I can only just prioritize this type of play, focus on your battle pass events and your dailies and all that stuff. Get a love letter from not the angriest of love letters. So. Huh. Not an angry little love letters. Didn't expect there to be butthurt minion. Best way to. Going. 38. Move drawers. Got some things to collect, some gravy bits. Like the gravy. Klingon warrior, Romulan, and Swarm 50. I don't think we got did its crazy scopely dance here. Bugs upon glitches upon bugs. We're only at 50. Zero. 35. Winning. Yeah. That one's getting closer. I'm gonna take it. The delay in spawn. Starting to see it die down, it looks like. At least temporarily. Exocomp is ready to factory. See if there's any 39. Not to build. I think we can build it again. No, not operate. Yeah, that's right. That's one more time. 13. See here. So that's a swarm. There's another one coming nearby. Obviously, it's less busy in this system if they're starting to do that. The other swarm spot is empty. We've been sharing fine, but might as well go. If there's an unoccupied spawn point, we'll go on. Surprised I haven't seen a swarm pop, but like we got. There it is. Got the 39 over here. Fake 40. Flash broken one. There's a 39. And come back to this spot. Another 39. All 38. All right. 39 still support my gravy quest items faction. Happy. Good out. Rel is much less alive. Got what armada? That's big armada and it's very full. Green armadas. Who? What about here? Blue one. Sadly, don't have the. Boring old green ones. peek over. Oh, somebody's in. Glad I saw that. Wish there was an insignia to let us know places where the Armada's actually. I mean, sure there's a spreadsheet if we look hard enough. But that way, even if it's just it doesn't have to have an active one. Or like this is one where the Armadas are. That would be helpful. Since they decided not to, they're not in every section. Oh, we'll get that or not. Try that 39. It's ship's about to blow. Okay, go ahead. Still repairing some. Oh, the Stella. Grab all these lovely spawned, and while we waited. Running Armadas today, be running a lot of green ones. Repair the bigger ships, farm some of that stuff. Still doing hostile hunt. Don't need a ton of points to finish it, and we can do it with Armadas or our kills, maybe. How many points are we getting for these 32 swarms? 55. No, not gonna be from swarms. Seven more swarms. Done with that. And pretty soon we're gonna wind up for a break, and we'll I may record a video for YouTube on Harry Potter. We got a brilliant event starting that with folks with some instructions and things like that. So do that. We'll update this, leave some comments down below on these videos, checking out about territory defense or your things, or Swarm Sunday strategies. You got anything that really works well for you to get what you need, not have to fight people, that kind of thing? Or are you stuck trying to deal with folks who don't know how to share? What's your story there? And make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. So, and follow the links over for Twitch. We'll be streaming some Marvel Future Revolution and Marvel Strike Force later this afternoon, in the evening. A bunch of mega streaming on the weekends, but trying to push this new YouTube presence, so your subscribes and views really help. Much appreciated. Thank you very much. Scrap from Beyond. Now done. Now, because I'm still building, I need those pieces for my Franklin. Take advantage of it. Looting bonus gravies. Now when the next 4-hour chest comes, I will just let it sit so that when the server resets again at 9 p.m. Pacific, I'll have a 4-hour ready. And I'll be in that ASAP. I'm just going to let him grind into death. Oh, just got a little bit of grinding. So what we're going to do now as we get that is we're going to go ahead and end. Thank you. Had a really fun time streaming with you guys. So, and if you're checking it out later, leave your comments and your likes below. Thanks a lot. I'll update the description. I'll put the crazy territory capture battle that we did have where we had a ton of fighting and I must have slung every ship I had multiple times and just latinumed through repairs. But I had a heck of a time. It's a fun battle, so you can check that out as well. I'll put a link in the description below for this if you're catching it later. That is a lot of fun too. But come join us, follow, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Just let us know what server you're on and how are you faring with Swarm Sundays at this point. Are they a good part of your weekend routine or bread or what? All right, so you take care and